Life before Emily was sick was just very a normal life for us. She would be running outside playing like a normal kid. I would have never known anything was ever wrong with her. Towards around 5 years old, she started having some gastro issues. She would have like stomach pains. She would like have to go to the restroom a lot. While the other kids at recess are playing, she would have to be inside. So that was a first trigger for me, like something's wrong. Back in 2020, I had colon cancer on my right side colon. I went through treatment. We're very familiar with how it all works. I got introduced to Dr. Huang. We wanted to do a colonoscopy just to figure out what was going on.
Emily is a very lovely girl, and you know, she is active. She's very outspoken, so she will definitely tell you how she feels. From the first time I met her, I really knew that there was something going on. She had more of like chronic symptoms of abdominal pain and changes in her bowel movement habits. Every time she would have certain foods, she will have certain symptoms. With her mother bringing up the concern of maybe things related to food, a food sensitivity test would be the ideal setting using our scope for this patient. Scheduled her for an upper endoscopy. That's a camera with a light that goes through the mouth while the patient is under anesthesia. Before doing the procedure, we have to have a control study. In other words, we have to make sure that the inner lining is completely healthy. And then after, we add the allergen to be tested. And then we find a live reaction. And those findings are seen live under the scope, but using what we call an endomicroscope. Endomicroscopy is a test where you are seeing the inner lining 1,000 times zoom in. So it's almost like you have a live microscope. In a simple way, what the endomicroscopy food intolerance test is where we, under direct endoscopic view, applying different food allergens and then trying to see if there is a real live reaction. We found that she had an allergy towards egg, but we also found that she is lactose intolerant. So if you know which allergen causes you symptoms, then you know what you need to stay away from. And that gives them a lot of power of knowledge, right? So they can decide what diets are best for them.
We are having her avoid those trigger foods. And when we saw her today, her symptoms have greatly improved. And then we're helping also with like maintenance medications.
You know, what we are doing at Cook Children's is one of a kind. This is so unique and groundbreaking, and this will truly make Cook Children's an advanced center of excellence for advanced endoscopic imaging. And this is just the beginning.
You know, this is going to be a lifelong journey, and I'm glad we're seeing Dr. Huang to see her throughout.
Working with Emily and her family has been a pleasure, especially because they're very open to try different approaches and allow them to, not just to enjoy food, but this is a 7-year-old that needs to grow and develop well, and I think that's where she's at.
My advice to other parents is to listen to your kid, and as a parent, be that advocate for your child.
Cook Children is by far the best. As soon as you walk up, just the feeling you get, you know your kids are going to be in great hands.
I love Cook Children's Hospital. I put my trust in my family, into everybody here, and I won't go anywhere else but here.